Hello friends, in this video we learned that how can we create a beautiful fountain animation using PowerPoint. So this is the animation which we learned to create today. So for creating a fountain animation, firstly I will change the background color of our slide, and here I open format background. If you want to open this, then right click on your slide and go to format background and it will open. Now you have to go to gradient fill and do not use this fill because I want a different fill today. Now here also give a lighter color here, and now in the last two I will choose green color, a little light, this one and this one. Now see, it is become a grass, and the blue portion is now sky. If you want to insert some clouds, then you can. So here is the cloud. Make your cloud bigger, and if you want to move the clouds, then you can also do this. Firstly, let's give a white fill and with no outline. Now we have to copy this clouds many times from here. You have to place the clouds in the different places so that the presentation viewers will think that these are real clouds. Now see. Now see. So here we have to group this all clouds. We have to give one animation, and the animation we have to give is line animation, and place it over here like this. And now see how it will be. But it take only 2 seconds here. See, so here I want to give nearly 10 seconds. Let's change 20 into 10 and repeat until end of slide. Here we can give 5 seconds now because it's until end of slide, and here we have to give start with previous 10. If we give start with previous 10, it will start automatically. And now say okay. Now see, it starts automatically, but it is not so good. So give here none and give the time here 20. And now see, the cloud start learning means moving, and here we will make a beautiful fountain. And see here this cloud or nothing. And now right click on here and go to effect options, give no smooth start, no smooth end, and click OK. Now see, it will go moving for 20 seconds. And now let's make the size of slide bigger. Okay, Now for creating a fountain, I will use this shape, and this shape is called rectangle rounded corners from rectangles, and place it over here for the fountain. And right. Okay, now I will make it a rounded corner of this rectangle I wanted. Now copy this, paste it upon it, and now see. You can make the size a little bigger also. Copy it and paste it upon it. Now you have to group these items and give the color gray, something like gray to them. This one, and no shape outline. But the top of one is not looking so good, so we will ungroup it and we will make the size a little bigger of the top one rectangle, and have to make this rectangle also a little bigger. And now select the whole, Control G, and now C. Okay, now you have to create a rectangle. This rectangle is not have rounded corners. Now give the same fill as you give to this rounded corner rectangle, and now group this all. Now this is the bottom part of the fountain, and now here in flowchart there will be this shape called flowchart manual operation. You have to choose this shape and place it here like this. Now see. And give the same fill as you give the previous one, and now Control G. We can make the size smaller of this fountain. Here we can make many fountains. After we ready this one, then we can copy it and we will make many fountains here. Now we have to create a rounded corner rectangle. We have to make thick rectangle, and we have to make a little rounded corners of this rectangle. And now it is right. We have to make it a little thick but not very thick. And now see. Okay, now go to shapes, and from basic shapes there will be a shape which called circle hollow. You have to insert the shape and place it over here. You have to make the thickness of this shape a little now see. This shape is perfect, but we can also make it a little thick. Okay, we can also make the size of firstly we have to ungroup the shoal shapes which we grouped and make the size of this shape bigger. It called flowchart manual operation, and you have to make this shape bigger. And now see. Now the shape which is called circle hollow, you have to design that shape now. Okay, so Let's bring the fountain here and let's ready the circle hollow shape. Now firstly you have to change the shape color into light blue for water, and you have to make it a little like this. And if you want to change the background, then you can, like design tab, format background. We have to close the animation pane because we don't need animation pane right now. Okay, now the color of the sky I will give this color here also. Okay, now we can see the water here. You can make a little thick now. Okay, now what you have to do is to insert a shape here which will be a circle. You have to create a very small circle here, and the shape fill you have to give is gray and no outline. You have to make it smaller, or it depends on your fountain. Water means in the shape of circle hollow. Now duplicate the circle many times and place it in the water, means in the shape which we have made water in this presentation. And remember to make your circle hollow shape uh, in circle shape, because if you don't make circle shape then it will not look very beautiful. Note this balls which I am placing, this shape which we made water here. And remember to group the shape so that it will look beautiful. And now see, it is already completed. Okay, now select the shapes. Firstly, the color of these shapes I want a little different from the dark gray. This one, and no outline. Okay, now place the circle over here, or we can give here white, we can give here, and now place the circle here. Now group this all items, and the fountain which we created, we have to place it, the fountain here. And now make the slide size bigger. Okay, now, and take the circle, place it over here and duplicate this circle. No, it is not responding. Now see, here is the circle. You have to duplicate the circle and place it over here. Remember that it will look like this, and from here the body of the circle will not be here. Now you have to give animation to it, which will be a spin animation to the other one also. Okay, now go to animation pane and select this two shapes and go to start with previous and timing, give here until the end of slide, and here give 5 seconds, or you can give here 3 seconds and give here no delay effect options. Do not start smooth, and you have to give here 360-degree clockwise. And now see, but see, this circle is moving this side, but it has to move the anti-clock side. So this is the second circle which is moving wrong side. So go to effect option and give a counterclockwise and say okay. And to the clouds animation, you have to go to timing and say no delay and say okay. Now see, the animation starts automatically. Okay, now what you have to do is to select the both circles, and you have to right click on it and say send to back, this shape also. And now see, it's looking like a fountain here. And now we can duplicate this fountain. First we have to move it over here and resize the slide, copy the fountain here and paste it over here, and paste it one more time. And now see, these are the fountains and it is looking very beautiful. So friends, our today's all topic are finished. Thanks for watching. Bye friends.